In our lives, all things and events have their own story, deep nature and purpose. We observe things and events carefully, trying to understand and explain their essence. We invite you to join us in each of our stories. We appreciate your time. Subscribe to our channel and find out about our next stories. In this video we will reveal the secrets that the biggest companies in the pet industry are hiding. And I'm sure you have no idea how much it could change your future. Have you ever wondered how much money is spent on pets around the world? If you thought it was just food, toys and vitamins, prepare to be amazed. The pet industry is not just a market, it is a multi-billion-dollar business that is growing at an astounding rate. It will reach $130 billion by 2024, and that's just the beginning. Multinational companies have set up numerous retail chains of pet products around the world. There are huge veterinary pharmaceutical and veterinary clinic chains. A separate pet beauty industry is growing rapidly. Organizers of international dog shows and the International Canine Federation actively promote the interests of the industry giants. Today we will reveal the most interesting facts and opportunities of this industry and why you should pay attention to it. But it's not just about how much we spend on our pets. It's also about how technology, innovation and the changing habits of pet owners can literally transform this market. So what's behind these big numbers? Why are pet owners willing to spend more money? And why are companies in the industry becoming more profitable? It's not just because people love their pets, although that certainly plays a role. But what if I told you that the pet industry is not just about food and toys, but an entire ecosystem of products and services that encompasses huge areas of business, as well as healthcare, science and new technology, and, of course, investment. Pet products are not just about food and toys. It is an industry that controls over $130 billion worldwide, and it is not going to stop. Have you ever considered that there may be companies in the future that will manipulate this market and your mind in ways that you won't even notice? Think about it, because in recent years there have been several new trends that have made this industry a real goldmine. For example, while we used to just buy food for our pets, today everything has changed. We see huge growth in the market for premium products, organic food, vitamins, expensive toys, modern methods of examination, treatment and the latest veterinary medicines for our pets, as well as innovative devices for continuous monitoring of our pets' health. This segment is expected to grow at a CAGR of 8% through 2025. But what if I told you that we are just beginning to see what will happen in the coming years? Many startups are already using the latest technologies to create products and services that were unthinkable just a few years ago. For example, pet health tracking devices, smart collars, even mobile apps that help you monitor your pets in real time, monitor the health of born puppies and their mother, track your pet's location, and so on. But let's get back to the numbers. We've talked about the growing demand, but who is behind these huge numbers? Here are some of the top 5 companies leading the pet industry. 1. Mars Petcare, $18 billion in sales, a global leader in pet food and pet products. 2. Nestlé Purina Petcare, $14 billion in sales, maker of well-known pet food brands. 3. Zoetis, $10 billion in sales, the world's largest animal health company. 4. Chewy, $11 billion in sales, the largest online pet retailer in the US. 5. Petco Health and Wellness, $7 billion in sales, a popular chain of pet supply stores. These companies are at the forefront of the industry, setting trends for the entire market. But what's interesting is that their success lies not only in what they produce and sell, but also in how they influence global change in this industry. But who is behind it all? Think about it, these companies aren't just selling products. They're already starting to infiltrate your home, collecting information about your pets and even you. And why is that? Because information is money. And your pet's health information can be worth millions. And why is that? With every new pet device, every smart collar, every biometric sensor you buy for your pet, you are helping these companies collect your data. They don't just make and sell products. They are developing new technologies and services that make life easier and safer for pet owners. For example, we're seeing an increase in the popularity of smart pet devices, collars that can track a pet's physical condition, and even systems that analyze their behavior. But that's not all. New startups in the field are offering solutions such as biometric analysis for pets that can predict possible diseases and alert pet owners immediately. But what's next? And here's what I want to tell you. Some companies are now actively exploring ways to apply artificial intelligence and biotechnology to pet care. And they're not just playing with trends. This technology could change the way we care for our pets. But that's not the coolest news yet. Now look at what's happening next. Companies are starting to collect not just your purchases, but your biometrics, your pet behavior, and even your location through your devices. For them, it's just numbers, but for you, it could be the start of a problem you don't see coming. Here's how it works. This data can be used not only to raise prices on products, but also to create exclusive contracts with veterinarians and even banks. Some companies are already working with financial institutions to offer loans based on your pet's health. You buy the food and your data becomes part of the financial chain, for which you pay much more than you think. Now let's talk about money. It's a huge market with crazy prospects for investors. Animal technology startups are raising millions of dollars to invest in the pet industry. For example, companies developing pet health monitoring devices have raised over $500 million in the last 2 years. At the very least, we can see that the pet industry is not just entertainment, it is already a full-fledged market with huge business and investment opportunities. And those who can capitalize on these trends will benefit. Perhaps you have already thought about becoming part of this market and have a good idea that the future lies in the pet industry. If you want to be a part of this trend, now is the time to start thinking about how you can capitalize on it. Many of us have pets. We love them dearly and become attached to them throughout their very short lives. As a wise man once said, pets live short lives because they are ready to love their owners from the moment they are born, almost immediately. They do not have to spend time adapting and building relationships like people do. Yes, they bring us a lot of positive emotions, give us joy, and sometimes, for lonely people, contribute to the acquisition of the meaning of life. The marketing strategy of pet product and service companies is to aggressively and cynically exploit our feelings and emotions toward our pets, negatively influencing and altering our consciousness. Sometimes we spend far more money on their food, toys, veterinary care and vaccinations than we do on ourselves. From time to time, the world is filled with sensational news that takes on caricatured forms in real life, when elderly owners leave their multi-million-dollar fortunes to their dogs and cats as an inheritance, despising our morality, humanity and charity. We remind you not to miss more informative and fascinating videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.